AI is a crazy technology. Today I'm going to be asking AI some NFL related questions. Stay to the end of the video to see what AI thinks about the NFL draft and who's going to get drafted first. If you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave in the comments what you want me to ask next time. Alright, I've been thinking about this. Let's do who was the best quarterback in the NFL. As an AI language model, I do not have personal opinions or biases. However, opinions on who the best quarterback in the NFL can vary depending on various factors such as team success, individual statistics, and personal preference. Some of the top quarterbacks in the league currently are Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Josh Allen. I don't know about that. Come on now. Tom Brady, not in the league anymore. Russell Wilson did not do good last year. But Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and Josh Allen is a pretty decent starting list there. So this time I asked about running backs. Again, covered the same spiel. AI language model, blah, 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 opinions, biases. But they list Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, and Saquon Barkley as the best running backs in the NFL. So I asked, what are the most expensive NFL franchises? And can I just say how scary and how crazy that is that this AI can just answer your question in about, I think that was like 3 seconds. Absolutely crazy. But apparently here, according to Forbes, Dallas is valued at $6.5 billion, the Patriots $5 billion, the Giants $4.85 billion, the Rams $4.8 billion, and the Washington football team $4.2 billion. That's crazy. My next question was, who was the first NFL franchise to win a Super Bowl? If you don't know, the Green Bay Packers, of course. But he says, the AI says the Green Bay Packers were the first NFL franchise to win a Super Bowl. They won the first 2 Super Bowls in 67 and 68. Led by legendary coach Vince Lombardi and the Hall of Fame quarterback Bart Starr. The Super Bowl, which is the championship game of the National Football League, was played in January 1967 between the NFL and the American Football League, the AFL champions. I don't know whether to be impressed or scared. Now that I asked about who won the first Super Bowl, I'm going to ask who's going to win next Super Bowl. Let's see. I know it's an opinionated question, but let's see if they answer. Lame question. Any opinionated question, I mean, I get it, but it says the outcome of a game depends on various factors such as team performance, injuries, coaching decisions, among other things. It is impossible to accurately predict the winner of the Super Bowl years in advance, as there are too many variables and factors that can impact the outcome. The best way to know which team might win the Super Bowl is to follow the NFL season closely. I clicked regenerate response to see maybe it might give me a different answer. Nope, exact same. As an Indianapolis Colts fan, I got asked a question. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious at this point, but I asked the best Indianapolis Colts player. The Indianapolis Colts have had many great players throughout their history, so it's difficult to name just one of the best. However, some of the most notable and successful players in the Colts history include, but first up, of course, we have Peyton Manning. They got Johnny Unitas listed here, Marvin Harrison, and Dwight Freeney. All phenomenal players, and all players that I want to add to my jersey, my autographed jersey list. So far, I only got Andrew Luck. I'm also trying to find a way to word things, because anytime you ask it like an opinion-based question like who is or what will be or anything like that, it gives the spiel, you know, as an AI model, we can't blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to word it differently. If you guys have any tips and tricks on how to formulate a question so it actually gives me a better answer, let me know down below. This time, I'm asking the best coach in NFL history. And of course, same as the last question I asked, the AI is listing off a bunch of coaches here. We got Vince Lombardi, Bill Belichick, Don Shula, Chuck Noll, and Bill Walsh, to name a couple. I'd just like to add, this software is like mad impressive. This is crazy. My next question is, which team has the most wins in NFL history? And the answer, the team with the most wins in NFL history is the Chicago Bears. Not as of late though. They definitely did all this winning early on. But it says they have a total of 778 regular season and playoff victories as of the end of the 2021 season. The Bears were one of the founding members of the NFL and have a rich history dating back to the early years of the league. They have won 9 NFL championships, including 1 Super Bowl, and have had many legendary players and coaches throughout their history. Other teams with a high number of all-time wins in the NFL include the Green Bay Packers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Patriots, and the Steelers. Who has the most touchdowns in NFL history. The player with the most touchdowns in NFL history is Jerry Rice, who scored a total of 208 touchdowns during his career. Rice played for the 49ers, the Raiders, and the Seattle Seahawks over the course of a 20-year career in the NFL. He was widely regarded as one of the greatest wide receivers in NFL history and was named to the Pro Bowl 13 times. He had 197 receiving touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns, and 1 touchdown on a fumble recovery. Okay, the last one, that doesn't make sense. It didn't seem right to me, because I asked who has the most touchdowns, and it said Jerry Rice was only 208. Meanwhile, I just asked who has the most passing touchdowns, and it says Tom Brady, who has 661. I think I might have confused the AI a little bit. Maybe my question was too broad, but even then it should have said Tom Brady. 661 is a lot higher than 208. Yeah, that last one didn't click well with me, because I knew for a fact that quarterbacks have way more than that. So Tom Brady, as of right now, 661 total touchdowns. That's insane. All right, now the NFL draft is coming up. I want to ask some NFL draft related questions. All right, so I'm finally getting somewhere. I'm trying to formulate these questions properly so that Chat GPT can formulate an actual answer. So here I asked, let me scroll up a little bit here. I said, provide a general ranking based on expert analysis on the following NFL quarterbacks: Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Will Levis, the top 4 quarterbacks in the 2023 NFL draft. And here we go. We actually have an answer. We have Bryce Young listed at 1, CJ Stroud at 2, Anthony Richardson at 3, and Will Levis at number 4. I think this is generally how the league and how everyone's ranking these guys. I think this is pretty spot on. I asked, provide a general ranking based on expert analysis on the following NCAA players. Now, I listed the top 10 prospects. I mean, these are debatable. I guess you could have thrown a couple other people in there, but these are some of the most sought after NCAA players that are potentially going to the NFL draft. So these are the top 10 players out of the players I just listed. Let's get into this. So Bryce Young at number 1, the best player in the draft. Carolina Panthers have to go after him. Will Anderson Jr., number 2. Now, it's been debated right now that Houston might not go for a quarterback. They might wait till next year, maybe go for Caleb Williams. I mean, this is very possible. Will Anderson Jr. going number 2. We got Robinson at running back here at number 3. Now, I don't think a running back is going to go into the top 10. I'm not sure about the top 10. Definitely not top 5 for sure. So Robinson's right there. Jalen Carter at number 4, one of the top defensive players in the draft. And then we have CJ Stroud, number 5, Michael Mayer at number 6, Jackson Smith right there at number 7, wide receiver. Then we got Anthony Richardson at number 8, Paris Johnson Jr. at number 9, and Will Levis at number 10. Now, of course, the NFL draft doesn't necessarily go, who's the best 10 players in the draft. That's also a factor, but you have to factor in someone who has a quarterback. So at number 3, you have the Arizona Cardinals. They're not going to go quarterback. There's no way they're going quarterback. They're either going to trade the pick or they're going to choose a player, which is why I think in the NFL draft, it's going to go Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson, and then I think at 4, the Colts are going to go Anthony Richardson. But like I said, it's going off what the team needs almost more than who's best available. And that's one of the only reasons why there's some players that are going to drop, like Robinson. As it's saying here, he's potentially top 5 talent-wise, top 5 player in the whole draft, but not everybody there needs a running back. And even if they do, there's quarterbacks available. There's top end D end or defensive players available, so they're gonna go that route. I've learned a lot about using AI in this video, but I had a lot of fun, guys. If you have any other maybe next time actually moving with the AI thing, I know there's a lot of AI created NFL team art and logos and stuff like that, so that would be super cool to react to. But yeah, guys, let me know down below. And of course, as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you guys have any questions that I should have asked in this video that have crazy answers, or even things that you just don't know and you want to see, let me know down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought I wasn't gonna get a real answer out of the AI here, but I actually did. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.